Starting.
Talking about what we talking about. I can do this all day. What we talking about? What we talking about? What we talking about? I ain't feeling what you saying. What we talking about? From time to time, every set of brothers argue. You gotta listen in to get your glimpse here from our view. I finish every debate that I'm in. Gonna start it up in time tomorrow. We run it again. Ain't no stopping us. What we talking about? What we talking about? I can do this all day. What we talking about? What we talking about? What we talking about? I ain't feeling what you saying. What we talking about?
Trust at the top. Number 4, crazy names. What is it gonna figure this out?
We back for another episode of the Organ Brothers Podcast, episode 3, season 6. We'll give ourselves a round of applause. We back in the building.
Yes, sir.
Celebrity, host. One of my partners in there, Keon, he back in the building today.
Good to be. Good to be back, baby.
These Springs, what's up, dog?
What's up, player? I'm back in the house again, doing what we do, having a good time. I'm around here like Uber number 1, driving around kids, picking up kids, speed training, football, doing what we do.
Hey, bro, they say you do the crime, you gotta do the time, bro.
You already know.
So what Miles got going on?
So this week, we got a game tomorrow. The top 2 teams play tomorrow, so he's excited about that. So, we're just getting ready tomorrow. He's turning in his paperwork. He got somebody nominated him for the National Juniors Honor Society. So so he filling out the paperwork for that. So, he's doing some big things, man. Proud of the little dude. Well, not big dude, not little dude.
Applause from his moms, I'm sure, right?
Hey, you got it from everybody. Everybody put your hand in. Everybody put your hand in.
It's a team effort, huh, dog?
Team effort. That's how this works around here. Team effort.
Hey, what's up, bro? You was in the tournament last week with Bryce. We're playing basketball, bro. How they look last week?
They look good, bro. I would think they went 2-2. Right now they in this morning online checking them out. They in Indiana.
Oh, that's a good look.
Yeah, so they just lost their first one. They 2-1 so far. But yep, and they got another one tomorrow, and that'll be it. Yep.
That's a good look, dog. It's just just that time where you gotta get them rankings and everything now.
Yeah. On the circuit right now.
That's that moment though. When you're on that big stage, we're gonna show out.
Yeah.
All right, bro. Let's get into it, man. We got some NBA basketball, man. NBA playoffs. Should be watching the Orlando Magic and Cleveland Cavaliers right now. Orlando putting a beating breaks off these people.
That dog from Duke, baby. That's what we do.
Hey, I mean, but your boy playing well today. Hans Wagner or whatever, the Wagner brothers. They brought in today, man. So, Key, what you think? But this series about to go 2-2. Let's start with you, Key. Who you think gonna win this series? Out of Orlando and Cleveland. It's gonna be 2-2 after the day.
I think it's gonna be a 7-game series, man. But I'm gonna go with Orlando in 7. I just think right now we're seeing the turn on the tide now with the young talent. About to be their time now. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? It always happened where the new in and the old out, and you starting to see it happen right in front of our eyes, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, and these young boys, basketball, young game, these young boys, I've been in the league all these 2, 3, 4 years, and they ready right now. And it's their time. So, and then, there's a lot of talent in the league right now. So I love what Orlando doing, good young talent, bro. Rebuild, they playing together. They don't really care who be the leading scorer. They play team ball. They defend. So yeah, I'm gonna go with Orlando in 7. I'm gonna go with Orlando in 7.
Orlando. These Springs, who you got, dog? What you
man, I think Cleveland win in 7. And the reason I think is because both of these teams pretty much they are even teams. But I think when you get that home court advantage in that 7th game, it means a lot. And I think when you have a team, good veterans on your team, like Mitchell and LeVert and those guys, they're gonna find a way to get everything done. And I just think Orlando, like he said, they are a great team. They don't care who scored the ball. They just want to win. Because that franchise has been done since Kenny and Shaq and all those guys left. So they've done a great job over the past couple of years of getting young talent to come to Orlando so that they can build something special. But I just think playing in Cleveland, Game 7, I just don't see Cleveland losing to them in a 7-game series.
Yeah, actually, bro, I think I'm agree with Keith, bro. I like Orlando, the young team. They playing well. And Donovan Mitchell, I mean, he the leader of this team, and we've seen him fold before. Even though with the home court advantage, I just think Orlando just too tough for him, though. I just think they got a lot of shot creators. They playing good defense. So yeah, I'm gonna go with the young boys, man. I'm gonna go with Orlando, dog. All right, let's move on, brother. The game tonight, Boston versus Miami. Series tie 1-1. Key, who you got?
Oh, I got Boston. I got Boston tonight. You just got an irresponsible team, man. They're just gonna fight you, bro. It ain't, you're not gonna sweep them. They just well coached, well prepared. They got too much heart, their organization. You know what I'm saying? But I just think at the end of the day, it's just too much talent Boston have. And they had the one where they didn't play their best game. But I got Boston winning tonight. And I think they probably win by like 10.
Yeah.
I think Boston bounced back. I just think the issue with Boston for me is they soft. They're a soft basketball team. And they're known for letting people to hang around, let people get back in games. They get big leads. And in today's NBA, it's going to cost you a championship. And I just think Jason Tatum and who's supposed to be the leader of the team, he's not doing a great job of keeping them guys focused. And that's just the bottom line. Porzingis played terrible the other night. Played terrible. But then, too, if you look at it, Miami hit 23 threes.
Yep.
They made 23 threes last week. So that was really the game. I mean, a team coming here in 23 threes and without their best player on the floor, and they still won. See, Boston, to me, it's a lack of focus with them. And the longer this series go, the harder it's going to get for them down the road. Even though I think they're the best team in the East, and they don't really have too much to worry about. But if they play around with Miami going to upset them, then they're really going to look stupid. So they need to go ahead and handle the business, get it over with, and move forward. But I give Eric Spoelstra a lot of credit. Eric Spoelstra might be the best coach in the league. He just might be one of the best. He might be in the top 3 best coaches in the league because he's playing with average basketball players. Let's keep it 100. He's playing with average basketball players, and they still getting it done for him. And that's a sign of a good coach because he don't have all the talent. He don't have all the talent that other teams got. So, and I really do believe that Eric Spoelstra was coaching that Boston Celtics team. They might have a chance to win the championship strongly. They have a strong chance to win the championship with Eric Spoelstra. But at this point in time, I think Boston win tonight. But they got to stay focused.
Yeah, I think Boston. I mean, look, bro, Miami hit 27 threes, but I don't care what team was playing. Boston could have been playing well. They still would have lost. But I think I got my Boston winning in 6. Just too much. Now, one thing I am concerned about Boston, playing at home, but they like, 13 and 14 in the last, 20-something games at home in the playoffs. Like, they're doing bad. Like, for whatever reason, they can't play at home. So they got to show that up, man, in order to win a championship. Everything still got to go through Boston. But I got Boston winning in either 5 or either 6. Because if Jimmy Butler don't come back, I don't think Miami have a fighting chance. They're just undermanned.
Yeah, and they not hitting 23 threes.
Yeah, bro, that's an anomaly.
Yeah,
bro.
you can be playing the 96 Bulls, bro. You hit 23 threes, bro, in the game. You're winning that game.
You winning any game.
And
the difference
and the thing with Spoelstra is, bro, everybody in the league can play, bro. Ain't nobody average in the league. You get that same dude that go to the rec, he dropping 50. Yeah. He just find a way to play to people's strengths, bro.
He do.
He, you know what I'm saying? Them same players, he just know, let me get this is what you do good. I'm gonna play to your strength. Because everybody in the league can play. Ain't everybody with Mr. Basketball in a city or wherever they from. So ain't no bums in the league, bro. It just the opportunity and your coach, because the coach can kill you. A coach can kill your confidence. A coach can kill your, and then as you millionaire, you're like, bro, well, F it. He don't want me to play his political. I'm just gonna collect his check. So he just finding ways to get the best out the talent because everybody in the league can play, bro.
Oh yeah,
ain't no bombs in the NBA.
Only so many slots in the NBA, bro. You got shit superstar talent playing overseas because they just can't crack it.
Yeah,
it's hard making it in the NBA, bro. It's definitely hard. But yeah, I think we got our picks. But let's go to Philly, New York, which is a very exciting series. Embiid dropped 50 the other game. Knicks up 2-1. It's been a very exciting series. They're going back and forth. I'm gonna start with you, D Springs. What's the key to and who got winning? Who went in tomorrow and who he got winning the series?
If Philly win tomorrow, Philly win the series. And depending on how long Embiid can last. Well, let me say this. It depends on how long Embiid can last. That's and I think that's the difference for me. Without Embiid, the series would probably be over yesterday. Will be over tomorrow. It'll been over tomorrow. But to show what he's doing on a bad wheel and to put up 50 and to make key shots at key times and Maxey doing what he's doing, this series is very interesting. Now, Brunson is starting to figure out, you had a suite in Dallas, and now when you the man, it ain't as easy to get up them shots that you've been making because he's struggling. He's really struggling to hit shots. And I just think that the reality done set in, like, they ain't gonna give you the same kind of shots you've been making all during the season. And they putting it on him. They fouling him hard. They're making him earn everything that he get. But the problem I got with Philly though, Tobias Harris, the GM of the Philadelphia 76ers, paid Tobias Harris over Jimmy Butler. This boy here is, in the words of Bubba Dub, trash. He ain't helping them. He ain't helping at nothing.
Got no scrubs in the league, man.
Man, that man ain't helping them at all, bro. You got Batum, who is a three-point specialist, playing better defense, giving them more points than Tobias Harris, and y'all paid him all this money. That's ridiculous, bro. You had Payne to come off the bench, and he did his job, which they should have been paying him a lot more too in the other two games. So I think the series gonna go 7. But if Embiid can hold up, if he can hold up, and continue to produce the way he's doing, I think Philly squeak it out in 7.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going with the Knicks, man. They just deeper, more bodies, healthy bodies. Embiid got to do what he got to do, and I don't see him scoring 50 every night. Right. He got to score about 40 for them to have a chance. And Maxey got to score about 35. Yeah. They both got to combine for about 70 points to beat the Knicks, and I don't see that happening over a 7-game series. So,
have they been acting 30 plus all 3 games?
So, my man didn't have a good game last game. He been struggling a little bit with his shot. He been playing hard, but Bronson, he gonna get it going. Yeah. So I just think the Knicks just too much, and by him not being 100%, man. How long? Because you can just see him on every other play, hobbling up and down the floor. And I just don't know if he can give you another 50 in the playoffs. So I'm gonna go with the Knicks in the series in 6.
Ooh, yeah, I like the Knicks in this series, and I think they'll be over in 6. And B just not looking good. And the Knicks playing with house money too, bro. Like Josh Hart playing like shit. He played like he was at Villanova, boy. That's how he balling, dog, for real. And I know Brunson gonna get it going. He's just too smooth of a player. He's just too good. And the Knicks just got too much, but they throwing bodies at MB with big boy Mitchell and Hardenstein and whatever his name is. They just throwing a lot of bodies at Embiid, bro. And they just that leg, that knee just ain't healthy, dog. And he say he got what, Bell palsy too?
Yeah, Bell palsy, yeah.
Hey, bro, it's just, bro, Philly just can't get right, dog.
Nah.
They just cannot get right, dog. I don't know what it is. It seems like every year come playoffs, it's something with an injury.
They like the power.
But I give Embiid this. As much as we gave him grief in the past couple of years of knick-knack injuries, this particular season, this dude is really like showing that he's a damn good basketball player. He really likes pulling his weight to get them over this hump. Now, granted, he might pay for it after this series, but I got to give MB credit. And because I know being his size and when you have knee problems, it's extra for big men. It's extra for him. But I will give MB credit for coming out there and still performing, even though he's barely on. He only got one wheel, bro.
Yeah, he's struggling though. Yeah, we're gonna see, bro. It should be a good series though. All 3 games been good so far. So let's finish out the East, man. We got the Bucks versus the Pacers. Very exciting game last night. Big shots by Middleton, big shot by Halliburton, and shit. The Bucks are hurting, bro. Dame go down with the strained Achilles. He's in a walking boot. So, Key, give me who got this series, and what do you think about Milwaukee future?
Indiana got this, man. They had their number all year, even when Milwaukee was healthy. They just matched up well with them. Yeah. And now that you got Giannis out, and now you're saying Dane in a walking boot, which I didn't know. I thought it was a well match. If they would have been healthy, I thought Indiana had a chance to win the series. So yeah, I'm gonna go with Indiana, man. I just love where the pieces they got. They got like bigs, they got shooters, they got wings players who can go get their own, create their own shot by bringing Pascal
Siakam.
By bringing him over from Toronto, really took that team to a whole nother level, bro. I already said. So in the future for Milwaukee, man, ain't good, man. You got Dame, who I heard ain't happy. He want to be in Miami. Yeah, Giannis, the way he played, bro, he got it. Eventually, you got to get a jump shot to take that wear and tear off your body going to the wreck all the time. Like it just weighs on your body. Oh, you breaks down like that, and going and you putting your head down every play, contact at the rim, bro. Eventually, bro, you cannot last that long in the league like that. And he gonna have to find him in like a little mid range if he want to play another 8 years, bro. And because now you're starting to see every year now he banged up by the time it come for playoffs, and he takes a lot of hits, bro. You keep going to the rim like that, bro. You take a lot of hits, and so they never should have hired Doc. They should have stayed with old boy who had them the best record in the league when they took him. I know Giannis ain't want him whatever. I heard because he told his brother the truth. You're wasting a spot. You know what I'm saying? So, and I just thought Doc wasn't a right coach anyway. We didn't saw him what he do in the playoffs when it's time to make adjustments. And yeah, I got Indiana. I got Indy winning this in 6, bro.
East Springs.
Yeah, I think the Bucks in trouble. I think Indiana is the better team without Giannis. I think they evenly match with Giannis and Dame, but now Dame is in a boot. So, Halliburton is coming back, playing the kind of ball that he needs to play to get this team over the hump. And like I said, they got a young team, they got young pieces. So, and I think the Bucks just can't deal with it. You know what I'm saying? They just can't deal with it. And, I agree with Key. They should have never hired Doc. Really, I don't know. They should have just kept the dude that they had, and Giannis just had to deal with it. Because, bro, your brother not good, bro. Bro, you could have got your extra person to help the team, and I get it. You want your brother to get a check, and he getting a check. But at the end of the day, dude, you got to think about the team. Like your brother done made his money. Get out the way, bro. But see, that's gonna be the issue that they're gonna have coming down the stretch with Giannis, because what's gonna happen is Giannis gonna want to get traded, but ain't nobody taking his brother. I'm not taking up a spot. I'm not giving his brother a spot where I can get another elite player to go with you, and that's just what it is. And I don't care about you putting him on the bench. I don't care. Now go to the G League, bro. And I think that's why, you fire the other coach. But then, this dude had y'all with the best record, and you get mad because the man said your brother's soft. He's not NBA material. The truth is the truth. And I just think that's where the organization got to go to Giannis. Like, look, man, we can't get better by just having a spot here for your brother. Your brother is not helping us at all. He doesn't bring nothing to the table. Yeah, you the piece, but tell me any other team that's gonna bring you on and bring your brother too. Ain't too many people gonna do that.
Nope.
And from an article that I read, that's why Adidas, because they wanted to give Giannis some money to come to Adidas. He told me that if my brother don't get a shoe deal, allegedly, that you know what I'm saying, that I can't sign with y'all. Well, guess what? Adidas like, well, okay, we got other people we can sign. We don't need you. So that's where I think Giannis got to realize if you want to win in Milwaukee again, you need extra people, bro. You got to bring extra people and elite talent to get you where you need to go. But
I
as for
mean,
this series, I think Indiana put it away in 5.
yeah, I think
The Bucks
Indiana
don't win
went
another game.
but like I don't blame Giannis, bro, for being loyal to his family. His on the team, bro, to sign his brother. At the end of the day, right? Giannis locked up into a long-term deal. He might say he won't be traded, but that ain't gonna happen. Like I get it though, but I don't think the 13th man on the bench is the reason why Milwaukee ain't winning or they struggling.
No, but I'm saying you
Like,
could have brought
they
in
got
another. You
talent,
could
bro.
bring in another.
Oh,
But
they
you could
got
bring in
talent.
another
Dame
elite
is a
player.
top 10 player. Giannis is a top 5 player. Middleton could be top 20, top 25. They have pieces. They just injuries are hitting them at the wrong time. And this is what
Well,
years in a row.
but I think, like he said, you shouldn't have never fired the coach that they had before.
Yeah, should have kept Adrian Griffin, no doubt. You got to give him a chance, and they were rolling. But
Yeah, AJ Griffin had them playing defense. He had them doing everything they needed to do to go to that next level. I agree with Keith fully on that. They never should have
still,
hired
bro,
Doc.
NBA stars run the league, dog. If somebody wants
Yeah,
somebody gone, they gone. I don't care who it is.
you're right, and that's why Milwaukee we're going about to be gone in 5.
Yeah, I
5.
just think the injuries too. But I think if Dame is healthy and Giannis, I think it'll be a better series. But yeah, I mean, Indiana got a lot of pieces, bro. They got Halliburton rolling. Big Turner's happy. Siakam changed their whole entire game because now they get him a
Yes,
wing that can stretch the floor and get on the block and score. Yeah, Indiana's gonna be too much. I got it at 5. All right, man. Let's shift to the West, man. We watching the Pels and OKC game right now. Key, give me the keys to OKC. Either taking care of this series and controlling with 3-0 tonight, or can the Pels get back into it?
I think the Pels will win tonight, but I think OKC just a better team when you don't have Zion out there because now you can load up on BI, you can crowd him. He really the only one that Zion the one that can downhill where you gotta camp the paint, and now they really open your shooters up. You can be a little physical with BI, the guy with old boy, so he wouldn't even be on BI if Zion was there because he'll be on Zion. But the key to the Pelicans is, bro, they got to create better shots for Ingram, bro. Run them off some pin downs instead of isolating them up the top where dude can put his body on them. Yeah. They got to get rebounds, get out and run. And they got to hit the 3-point shots. But the keys for Oklahoma is just hitting their threes and letting and playing good defense on the Pelicans where they not killing them on the board. If they can create control the boards, they probably will sweep the Pelicans. Yeah, because right now, that's the only thing that Pelicans are standing the game. No, Pelicans let this first one slip away. In OKC, they had a chance to win. But right now, in the long run, OKC just a better team when you don't have Zion on the floor.
These Springs.
Yeah, I think Zion makes a big difference in this series. I think, like he said, he's the downhill guy. He's a rebounder guy. He can get to the basket. You really gonna have to, double team him where, Bi and all them other dudes can hit open threes when they try to double team and try to take him away. They got enough shooters on the Pels to do what they need to do. But I also think, the way OKC has gelled with the young talent that they have and the way they play defense and the way they hit their threes, this series could have went 7 if Zion was there. I just really think this series would have went 7 if Zion was there because now, like he said, he opens up a lot of other things for other players. So at this point, I just see OKC. The Pels win the night in a close one by 5, but I think OKC wins the series in 6.
Yeah, I think it's over in 5, bro. I think OKC wins tonight. Well, they're playing right now. I think they win. Pels it's hard to miss 25 and 10, bro. Like it's hard, bro. And then it takes away from Valanciunas having to sit, and you can go Zion and Larry Nance Jr. You can get up and down the floor, be more active on the boards. But it's just the Pels just don't have enough, bro. Brandon Ingram is not playing his best. I know he missed like 12, 13 games, and I think he's still a little rusty. But I just think just OKC playing too well right now, bro.
And next year they need to go get them a point guard. They gotta go
Yes.
get a point guard. CJ is not a point guard.
Yeah.
And I think that because a point guard gets you into more easy looks. You know what I'm saying? Find a mismatch. And right now it's more of BI, you penetrate dish or score, or CJ, you do the same thing.
Right.
It's no really floor general on the floor for them. So that's what they need to go get in the off season. But everything else, man, they got everything.
They got pieces.
They just kind of like bad luck, bro, on their side. Always getting hurt at the wrong time.
Yeah, and it seems like they'll start out well, be a top 14, smoking. All of a sudden, injuries, Bri be out 2 months or damn near, or CJ will be out a few games. Zion been hurt. Like it's just always something.
Yeah.
With
The little guard,
Alvarado.
Yeah.
And they got talent, bro. I like the boy Marshall.
Yeah.
Marshall Cole.
I like Henry, like Jones. Jones, he a good player.
Lockdown defender. They got every piece that you need to win.
What's the other boy shoot the three?
Murphy.
No.
Murphy the third.
Murphy the third. Yeah, Murphy the third. Yeah, they're gonna have to pay him.
Yeah, they got all the pieces, though. They just gotta get a better help, bro.
They gotta get a point guard, bro.
Yeah. All right, man. Let's move on. Key. Your Lakers, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Nuggets, Lakers. Game 4 is tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Lakers on the verge of getting swept for the second year in a row by Denver. What can the Lakers do to make this a series, Key?
They got to get points for their bench. I don't know about making a series, but from getting swept, because the series is over. There's no way you're beating Denver 4 straight times. So now you're not even beating Denver 2 straight times. But for them to like get a win tonight, they got to get something from their bench. They got to get something from their bench, like the other players. I know D'Lo taking a lot of blame, but even when D'Lo gave you 7 threes, you still lost.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? AD and LeBron playing well. We got to get AD his kudos, bro. We've been hard on AD for the last couple of years, bro. Yeah. He actually playing your boy toe to toe. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
The best player in the league. I don't know about he playing better than Jokic, because Jokic's averaging triple double.
Yeah, but when you say playing better, it's easy to look at the stats. If you watch the game, AD been killing that boy.
Yeah, but I would say they probably cancel out each other. Like they playing each other here. I wouldn't get nobody say the one getting the better of the other one, because Jokic still getting his numbers. But we got to get AD his props. But other pieces is, man, they just got to get something from their bench. And that's the thing with what made Denver so tough right now. Oh, boy, done grew up, bro.
Michael Porter.
Yeah, Porter Jr. He done took his game to a whole nother level, bro. He done came in his own. He confidence. Every time Lakers make a run, he hit big time shots to keep him in. He rebounding now. He's just not a scorer, waiting to get kicked out to shoot a 3. He put it on the floor. He defends. And that's what done took this team to a whole nother level. And they got bodies to throw at LeBron. He just can't bullet ball his way to the goal when he playing against Denver, because they got big bodies that can stay in front of them. So to make the win tonight, the Lakers got to hit their threes, and they got to get something from their bench. If they don't, bro, it's gonna be another sweep. It's gonna be 12 in a row.
12.
Sometimes you got to grow some nuts and be like, nah, bro, nigga ain't gonna beat me.
Spring.
Man, fire Darvingham. He got to go. Period. He got to go. I just think a lot of his coaching moves is horrible. I just think he don't know what the hell he's doing. And then D'Lo catching heat, but he should catch heat. How you a starter don't get no points, bro? You out there whiffing on defense. You look horrible, bro. You look horrible. And then the whole bench, Austin Reeves, the moment they got too big for him. You let Prince be the only dude on your bench score. Then with it, you ain't scoring no points. Like it's terrible. And like he said, you got AD playing his best ball. You got LeBron doing what he do. Y'all can't do nothing. Nothing. It's just ridiculous how this whole thing is just predicated on Denver. Because I think the Lakers could beat anybody else. It's just Denver. But then they done had chances to win it, to be ahead in this series, but you don't get no help. And everybody knows in the game of NBA basketball, the playoff comes down to the role players. Your stars gonna be your stars. But if you ain't got good role players to perform, you're not gonna win. And that's what Denver is doing. Denver starting 5. They're getting their kickouts. They're getting their buckets. but then their bench coming in and getting buckets too, and the Lakers are not getting nothing from their bench. And Darvin Ham just got to go, bro. I know he's sitting there looking like looking crazy, acting like everything's sweet, but it's some truth to what AD has been saying.
Yeah.
There's some truth to it. You know what I'm saying? And I don't blame AD and LeBron for feeling some kind of way, because guess what? You got the wrong people on the court at the wrong time. Then you got the people who on the court act like they don't know how to play ball no more. So they got to figure it out. But if they get swept tonight, this a bad look. It's a bad look. They at least got to win one. At least one.
It's gonna be tough, bro. It's hard to beat when you got 2.5 players basically giving you points versus 5.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like Denver's bench is giving them that much, but they're giving them enough to give the start.
To get them over the hump.
Like Rui giving them nothing. I know he's battling Jokic, bro, and that's a yeoman's task. But bro, you got to give me something, bro. You probably got 15 points in 3 games total. You can't have that, bro. Dinwiddie giving you nothing. Gabe Vincent giving you nothing. How about just try sitting Dinwiddie and go with Christie? Like at least somebody that's tall enough that can create shots and that's athletic, that may not be afraid of the moment. Like just change it up, bro, because whatever you got going ain't working. Right? And you can't keep Rui banging on Jokic the whole entire game, though. It's not the recipe for winning.
That comes with the coach.
Put AD on him some stretches early. Put Jackson Hayes in there sometime, bro. Like you got to change it up to allow Rui to get at least a breather to give you some more offense. Because Austin Reeves ain't giving you much. He's struggling. And then I have no idea why Reeves is playing Michael Porter Jr., bro. You're giving him about 5 inches. Like you said, Michael Porter Jr. now has realized, he can get any shot he wants. He's 6'9", 6'10".
Hey, Ray, in game 1, Prince scored 11 points in game 1.
Oh, he's the whole bench.
That's the whole bench. That's all. He the only one scored on the bench in game 1. He scored 11 points.
Hey, bro, I know coaches be loyal to cats that come in mid-season, bro. You the reason, they try to make that playoff run, but then they got to sit, dog. I'm going with Max Christie the first off my bench, dog. Change it up. You ain't got nothing else to lose. You lost 11 in a row. And I do think if they get swept again, dog, I think Darvin Ham gone.
Hey, Ray.
They got to get it right, though. Like, they can't keep letting these coaches go like this, though.
Ray, game 2, Prince only gave you 6 points.
Prince is house money. Like, if he give me something off the bench, cool, but I think him is more for defense hitting the corner 3, as that's his game. But I expect Dinwiddie and Gabe Vincent to give me something.
True.
Like, you can't go 0 for, bro. Like, that shit ridiculous, though, especially when you got D'Lo coming every other game. Right? Now, why D'Lo have a great game tonight?
No, he ain't.
I think he will. I think he bounced back because he played well in the second half of the year when, that whole trade speculation. Dude been balling, dog. And I give him credit. He's been playing solid on defense. So, Ham
He been doing what on defense?
Huh?
He been doing what on defense?
He hasn't been. What Shaq be
that
saying?
That boy be looking bad on defense, bro.
No, but I'm not asking him to lock nobody down, but I'm expecting effort, and I think he's been.
He ain't giving that.
And look, he can't stop Jamal Murray anyway. But I want you to at least give me some effort.
Man, slide your feet. He don't even know how to slide his feet. He out there shooting them bricks and pointing his hand up like my bad. Well, how many times you gonna do my bad? Everything is your bad. I'm like, come on, bro. You gotta do better.
All right, man. So we're gonna see what tonight is. They play tonight, 8:00. Now let's move to the Clipper Dallas series, man. It's a very entertaining series. Luka and them won last night. Russ got ejected. Russ is a very emotional guy. So I'm gonna start with you, D Springs. Series is 2-1 Dallas. What's the outcome of the series?
And Dallas gonna beat them. I mean, everybody know what James Harden gonna do. It's 2-1. The next 3 to 4 games, he ain't gonna show up. Kawhi is doing Kawhi. My knee hurting. I'm ailing. Man, just retire, bro. Just retire. Just let it go, bro.
Time for you to let it go?
Yeah, it's time for him to let it go. Paul George, I mean, he's gonna give you what he's gonna give you. I just think that team, they don't give you the hunger. They got talent, but they just don't give you the hunger and the excitement that they should have with that team. When you put them together, they should be ready to go. You see me talking about Dallas beating them.
Dallas rolling though, dog.
but Dallas is playing better defense. Dallas is doing everything they needed to do to get where they need to go. So I just think Dallas is more hungrier than the Clippers.
Yeah. Key, what you got?
Yeah, man, it's like you say. I think it's gonna be a. Think the series is gonna go 7. I think I got Dallas. Dallas winning in 7 because I trust their shot makers more than I trust Clippers shot makers with Luka and Kyrie. And Dallas actually is playing with more effort on the defensive end since the playoffs done started. So and Luka, for some reason, bro, he just always have Kawhi and PG number, bro. And you're not gonna get under the skin, Russ trying to push him around. That ain't doing nothing but pissing him off. Gonna be smiling at you. And I just think Kyrie finally had bought into that he's a number 2. You know what I'm saying? He letting Luka run the shot, when he need to take over, give him a breath, he do that too. So I just think even though I think the Clippers had a better team, I just if you look at it from on paper, they got the better team. They got more defenders, they got shooters, they got, big man. You know what I'm saying? It just like D Spring said, when the game on the line, are you gonna trust James Harden? Or you gonna, you know what I'm saying? Dude, I'm still waiting on Kawhi to miss one game. Oh, another one is coming. Best believe that. So I got Dallas in 7. I got Dallas in 7.
I think I got Dallas in 6. It's just too much. Luka hasn't got Luka going yet. So I think I got Dallas in 6, man. And then your boy not playing either for Dallas. Tim Hardaway Jr. is out. But yeah, I think Dallas just got too much though. So I got Dallas in 6. Let's move on to the last Western Conference Series. Key, your boy KD in trouble, dog. What can they do to get one?
Man, they like the Pelicans, bro. They need. I said this wasn't gonna work when they brought Bill over. Too many scores and no point guard. Same thing, bro. The offense just you go, I go, you go. By time Booker dribble for 15 seconds of the shot clock and you're kicking, nobody didn't rhythm. You gotta do a shot. Then KD come down, he go. It just. This team need a point guard and they need another big. And the big been playing well. They just need another big. I think Bobo need to be getting more playing time. And because at this point you got to outscore. You got to outscore. And Minnesota just too big, but they getting. I was looking at that game last night. It's like warm-ups. They in warm-up shooting wide open jumpers, all 3 or 4 more passes. Because Edwards really ain't been killing them. Like it just they wear them down, bro. And Phoenix just don't play smart because they missing a point guard. They missing a veteran point guard who can get those scores in the position that they need to be in and take control of a mismatch. And I think they get one, but that's it, bro. I think this series is over in 5.
Yeah, it definitely ain't looking good. And I think the whole Bill thing, one of them's got to come off the bench, and I think Bill will probably be the 6th man, just to stagger all 3 of them needing the ball at the same time on the floor. I think that will probably help them more, but they just lacking depth. Right? And even Grayson Allen has been playing well this year.
And he hurt.
And, and I don't see how they really improve because, I think I saw something next year between the 3. Yeah, 150 million.
Yeah, but they all making like about 50 million a year.
No, it's crazy. Then you just paid Grayson Allen. That's another 7, 30, at least 15 million, 20 million a year.
They're gonna have to go get them a veteran point guard, bro, for the cheap.
Oh Lord, it's gonna be crazy, bro. But I got it over in 5. I think Phoenix get one tomorrow night. But yeah, Ant-Man has arrived. The kid got, the charisma. He got that dog in him to go challenge his idol, KD. Like he want it, bro. You can see it. Like he's just enjoying the game. He's not afraid of the moment. And I think it's his team now. Go ahead, D.
Oh, it's definitely his team. Like you can see it. Like and you can see that Minnesota is really on a mission. Like they're on a mission. Like you can see it in how they play defense. They play together. And like you said, they're just too big for Phoenix. They just too big for Phoenix. And like he said, they wear them down. And then when that 4th quarter comes, it's nothing that they can do. There's nothing that they can do. And I think Bill, man, listen, like I go back to say, if you don't have a bench when playoff time comes, you're not gonna win. Like the Phoenix don't have nothing, and they need a point guard. You cannot have Devin Booker bringing the ball up, distributing the ball. That's taken away from him on offense. Then you got to and then you got to go play defense because guess what? Minnesota got people that can shoot the mid range, shoot the three, go to the basket. You got Big Cat playing well coming off the knee injury. You got the big man in the middle. He doing what he's supposed to do. I'm gonna wear you down, get easy layups, block shots. I know my role. So that whole team, they know their role, and it's not just Ant-Man, but Ant-Man is the leader. And he like, look, you follow me, we're gonna get it done. And that's what they doing.
And you got Conley making great plays.
And that's the veteran, and that's the veteran that they needed.
Yep.
And that's what Phoenix need. Phoenix need them like a type of point guard like that. You know
if Phoenix would have had Conley,
when it speed the tempo down, because sometimes they just be running up and down the court shooting like crazy, and they so good in scoring. If they be making shots, but you be like, bro, that's too hard. Like, yo, he's working too hard, and by the fourth quarter come, your legs are tired.
But Key, you did make it. You did say this when they got Bill. You was like, it's not gonna be pretty.
Nope.
I just think Bill. I wouldn't have got rid of my bench and everybody I had just to bring Bill in, because that's what really hurting them. I mean, you got those three, but then you don't have no bench.
Yeah, because I just didn't know what they was doing. You got two scorers who can get you 30 in a night. Why did you need a Bill type player?
Exactly.
You know what I mean? You supposed to upgraded the Chris Paul, got you another nice solid point guard, get you another I like the trade to get the boy from Portland, and then all that money you spend on him, you go get you a nice point guard and another bid. And
exactly.
You rock like that with the bench you had.
I just think they failed. The GM failed the team, and I just think, believe it or not, I think KD gonna want out of there next year.
Yeah, he don't look happy, bro.
I think KD gonna want out.
Sometimes he go in the corner and he just like he don't look happy.
I think he want out. I really do think KD like, man, I even came out here, because for real, like you say, they making $150 million between three people. Who you get?
And then the NBA making it harder and harder with these labor agreements, dog. That have
exactly
max players to really enhance your team, bro. Like, I get players are gonna want to come to Phoenix, no state tax, playing with three great players, but NBA getting younger, bro.
Exactly.
His old guard ain't cutting it, bro.
Exactly.
And these young boys want to get paid too, so why would they come to Phoenix? You know.
Yeah.
And when you're older and you don't have a bench, you don't have a point guard, what are you gonna do? What are you really going? And then you got teams like OKC. The Pels ain't bad once Zion get back and get healthy. And then you got Minnesota, who young. You know what I'm saying? You got, Denver in mid range. Denver is mid.
Then
so
it's like you got the Kings.
Yep, Sacramento.
You got the Kings who done been devastated by injuries. So you got
the Clippers,
and the Clippers ain't young either. So I mean, people better start figuring it out quickly.
Mm-hmm.
Quickly.
Yeah, man. So it's been some good playoff game, man. We definitely gonna be locked in the next few weeks on that. But let's get to a story, bro. We didn't really get a chance to touch on with your boy Jontay Murray, Porter getting lifetime ban for betting on the NBA. What's your thoughts on that, D Springs?
Hey man, you know the rule going in. You know the rules going in, and especially if you ain't no superstar, man, they don't care about you. You know what I'm saying? Everybody knew MJ was gambling, but he's MJ. You know what I'm saying? You ain't MJ. You know what I'm saying? You a G League dude. So guess what? They're gonna make an example out of you. Period. You know the rules going in, bro. Like, why you even chance it? You a decent basketball player, whatever, but you ain't no big time name. So guess what? They can make an example out of you and keep it moving. They can care less that you come in the league, because guess what? They can easily replace you with no problems. So at the end of the day, bro, you know the rules going in. So you can't say you didn't. And then the way he did it, he knew what time it was. You know what I'm saying? You calling the bookie. And then you making a deal with the bookie. And then you talking about, when you knew you weren't going to be able to do what you needed to do, you sick. Come on, bro. You know what I'm saying? You sick. You got an illness. You did that to yourself.
Yeah.
You did it to yourself. So listen, that lets you know that they ain't dealing with that gambling stuff. They don't care how much you gamble. We gonna pound you if you gamble on basketball, NBA games, period. And then you gamble on your own games.
Yeah, that shit crazy.
So when you gamble on your own games, so now they can't trust you with nothing. So hey, listen, at the end of the day, he's easy to get rid of. Easy.
Yeah, like D said, man, he was betting on telling them who's on the injury report, this and that. It just, and they already had that thing a couple of years ago when you had with the ref. So, and like you said, when you ain't a superstar, you ain't really contributing to the lead anyway. Like, hey, nobody's gonna miss you being gone. So,
Exactly.
and they're gonna protect their image. Yeah, and I just. The money you was making, you would have made more just playing in the league. Like, bro, what they said you made, it wasn't even worth it.
Like 40,000.
Yeah, so now you done took your you know what I'm saying, your life dream away. Oh, you done put that hard work in since you've been a little kid for making $40,000 a year when you was making at least 1 point something a year. Now you probably gonna have to go overseas somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Yep. So it's just dumb, bro. Yeah,
he definitely fumbled the bag, and it's sad that Michael Porter Jr. had to answer those type of questions. I trust my brother, and when they was doing the investigation, and now it come out that he, was really betting on himself and the under on the games, like he really was that dude. But yeah, man, these cats be fumbling the bag, dog. Like you said, we just talked about how talented you have to be in the NBA. Nobody's a scrub, and there's a lot of cats that don't make the NBA. And now that you're here in the NBA, living your dream, all on because you want to make a couple bets, it just don't make no sense, dog. And and I'm glad the NFL, the NBA put the law down on him.
Yeah.
Now you got people thinking, well, this shit rigged, and like, bro, come on, dog. Like, this is dumb, bro. Stupid. But yeah, it was definitely wanted to see what that was about. But let's talk about the Warriors real quick, dog. Then we'll jump to some WNBA. D Springs, you think the Warriors gonna bring Klay back?
If it's up to Steph, he coming back. I don't think it's up to Steph.
Man, that ain't the question, man.
Well, I think no. I think Steph, they got to bust that team up, bro. They ain't. I mean, first of all, Steph ain't gonna take no discount. He's just not. He's just not gonna take a discount, and especially at his age and this part, huh?
You mean Klay not gonna take a discount?
I'm sorry. Klay ain't gonna take a discount. He's just not. I mean, he that far in his career. Why would you take a discount? You know what I'm saying? You 34. Wait, K, what? 34?
You saw that boy season this year?
Yeah, at the end, he still ain't gonna take a discount. I don't care what the season look like. Man, them dudes ain't taking no discount. He should. Should Draymond should take a discount? They just need to subtract some of the money that he got. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I think Klay done, man. I just think the injuries is overwhelming. I think he don't have the same lift. He don't play the same defense no more. He might give you 2 or 3 good games, but then he give you 5 or 6 bad games. And to be honest, I think he should take a discount to stay with the team, but I just don't see him doing that. So they don't bring him back.
Key, what you think?
Well, as an organization, you got to go to Klay and be like, this is your new role. We want you at this amount. We love what you've done for the organization. Mm-hmm. You'll be coming off the bench. You will probably be making a little bit over the league minimum. And then you go. Wow. Then you go. I said a little bit over. I ain't say the league. I said a little bit over, about $5 million a year. Ooh, and then you go to Steph and you say, look, what you want? You want the band back together, or you want us to bring in more people to help you win? And you know what I'm saying? So, and if Klay ain't willing to take a pay cut or roll come off the bench, then you got to cut ties. Because at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? We done paid you for your service. Yeah, we thank you for the 4 rings, but you got paid very well. And that's what's wrong with a lot of organizations, bro. You get caught up in, you know what I'm saying? Okay, we take care of our own. We did take care of you. We paid you very well. But they got to start building to the future. Because it's like we said, right now, these teams are young and good. So you got to try to get back in getting young talent. Well, Steph still got a few years left in his prime, but you ain't wasting it. You know what I'm saying? So you got to go have that conversation, be real with them. Like, this what I see, these the plans. Because you saying a pay cut, ain't nobody else gonna give you big money. You'll come a free agent. You think somebody else getting him $20 million a year? No.
No, sir.
Nah, ain't nobody.
He still shoot.
Shit, he can't bet. He ain't doing that great. He ain't defending great. He ain't shooting great. You know what I'm saying? He have a game here and there, but it ain't like you penciling in 18 points for him a game. You ain't doing that no more. So nobody's getting him 20 million. I don't know. No team would say right now. Because like you say, all these young teams got young talent. What team?
Exactly.
And the veteran team ain't gonna give it to them. So what team gonna say, yeah, we're gonna get Klay 20? Nobody.
One of these young teams that need a vet.
No, they not getting him 20. Not
But
Klay.
Ray, why would you blow your team up just to get Klay?
I ain't say blow the team up, but I'm just saying,
why would you bring him?
But for 20 million? No, I'm not doing that for 20 million. I wouldn't get Klay
no 20 million.
Yeah.
Klay
I think they're gonna do the same thing they did with Draymond. They're gonna let him test the market, see what the feelers are. I think they bring him back on about a 3-year deal, probably about maybe 15, 17 a year. And they keep the band rolling for the next couple of years.
And they're gonna keep being in the plan.
I get it.
Exactly.
I mean, it's I get it, but I just don't see them not bringing Klay back though.
Bro,
I think Klay will go to LA for $8 million.
That's what he got.
You said the Lakers don't want him.
No, I said that's what he would get. A team will offer him. I said a little bit over the veteran minimum, $5 to $8 million. That's what you getting for. That's what all you offering Klay right now. He's not getting up in double digits no more for a year. It's not gonna happen. He's a role player right now.
Basically, that's what he is.
So why would I pay a role player $20 million?
A lot of role players getting paid.
No, a role player who getting me 15 pencil in a night. Yeah, you ain't penciling him in 15 a night.
I think they bring him back though.
The last game, what he had, 0 points.
Yeah.
Come on, bro. Come on, dog.
I just think they're so loyal as an organization, dog.
Yeah,
and I think Steph gonna want them bring him back, dog.
But then you had that conversation with Steph. You want winning or you want to be loyal to Klay?
I think they're gonna be loyal.
All right. Well, then they're gonna be. Then the dynasty is over.
I've been saying that shit was over after they won that title.
But I'm talking about not even getting in the playoffs.
Yeah,
they won't even be making the playoffs.
Because I think they young players is not rolling like Kuminga, Moody. I think they need to move off of what's his name too? Wiggins.
Wiggins done.
Move off.
It's family issues. It's family issues done ruined his career.
It's happening too much, though, and it's unfortunate. But I think it's time to move off.
Yeah, if you can trade him, but I think this is time to say, Steph, it's time to put better pieces around Steph, bro, where he's still in the playoff and have a shot to win it.
They need to trade Steph. They need to trade Steph and put him in a better situation.
Yeah.
They need to put him in a better situation. Because he can with his shooting, he can go anywhere as he get older. But eventually, you waste, like Keith said, you wasting this man years because you don't have pieces around him to get him where get the team where they need to go. And sooner or later, you're gonna have to move on from Steph in order to get that organization some young pieces.
Well, you just hope that the draft picks pay off, right? That's what you hope. You hope Kuminga would have been doing better. Right? You just hope Moody would have been playing better. Right? That's what you hope. Like, you've had the young pieces, they just hadn't developed.
Man,
that's kind of on Steve Kerr.
Exactly. That's on Steve Kerr.
Not playing his bench, not developing during regular season, sticking with the big three the whole time. Because when Mark Jackson was there, he developed the young players.
Yeah.
So Steve Kerr got to take some hit for that. You know what I'm saying? So.
All right, man, let's shift to WNBA real quick. They draft a couple weeks ago. Real hot draft. A lot of top players. Angel Reese, the girl out of Stanford, UConn, what's her name? Caitlin Clark. So it was a big draft for the WNBA. A lot of popularity. I think a lot of people are going to go watch games. A lot of people are going to tune in. But there was one thing everybody kept talking about, their salaries. What y'all think the WNBA can do to increase the salary for these ladies? Now, granted, They're only playing 40 games, 3 to 4 months in a year. So they might be making 80, 90,000, kind of the top. What y'all think they can do to increase the salary? Let's start with you, D Springs.
I think they need to get more sponsorship. I mean, you got to have more sponsorship. You got to have, people involved in coming to the games. I just think that the NBA and the WNBA needs to go work with the NBA to figure out how to create, more salary for these women. Cause for real, people. I mean, a lot of people watch the WNBA, but they're gonna watch it more this year. They selective.
Yeah.
Some years people might watch, some years people may not watch. This year people gonna watch because you got a lot of studs, and you had a lot of studs back in the day. But now you got a lot of studs who people really want to come see. The Caitlin Clarks, the Barbie from LSU, Edwards, the girl from South Carolina. So and I think what really helped is the rivalries throughout the past 2 years. How the built up rivalries that they had in college basketball to get them to this point this year to where now it's gonna be rivalries in the WNBA. Because you got the older ladies who in the WNBA, like, yeah, y'all about to really see that it ain't that sweet over here as y'all had it in college. So I think this year going forward, I think you're going to have more people going because I think the sponsorships now are going to get bigger. That's the only way I think that the salary is going to get bigger. It got to be through sponsorships. And I think Caitlin, old girl from LSU, Angel Reese, and all of them, they're going to make it possible because of the rivalries that they had with LSU and South Carolina and Iowa. And I think that's what is going to push it forward for them to get more salaries.
Okay.
Yeah, I think to get it, man, people just got to go to the games. You got to get more people in the stands. You got to get, you know what I'm saying? Caitlin got to have they got to come in and be good. Caitlin, Angel, all these new people coming in because they bringing fan base behind them. They're starting out good, but a lot of them already done sold out for their season tickets. Jersey sale, Angel Reese jersey done sold out. Caitlin jersey done sold out. So now they be successful coming in and winning. And also people are going to the games and every game is a sellout. So now you're going to get more TV deals. People going to want to show the games. You already see like now ticket prices are up. It's kind of crazy too. Because you could have gave away tickets to go to a game. I just feel like now they just got to capitalize on going on this wave. Like you said, you got all these hot new young pieces coming in. Now the WNBA got to capitalize on the marketing now, making it, selling out every game. You know what I'm saying? Going after the endorsements now while we're hot, trying to get more people to invest, getting more people to actually get more WNBA teams in other cities that can carry a lead. You know what I'm saying? Because now you got a lot of good players don't even make the WNBA because it's just it ain't that many teams. And you know what I'm saying? The second round, you fighting to get on a team, and you probably average 18 in college. So I think once they need to get more teams, get more sponsors, and the TV money will come if the ratings keep coming. This year the ratings they were high, and I think now they will invest more money. And I think the salaries, I say in the next 2 years, the average salary probably be in the league for stars, probably making $500,000. I can see a 4-year deal by $3 million, something like that. So I think it's gonna happen because the buzz behind women's game is at an all-time high now, and you just need the players now to come in and be successful. And I think when you have that Indiana play Chicago, that's probably gonna be probably one of the most watched WNBA game of all time. You know what I'm saying? So
they got to move that game to the United States.
Yes,
you got that right.
So just the headline of that game, Angel and Caitlin and Lil Boston against Cardoza, you know what I'm saying? So, and you got a lot of high marketing women right now in the WNBA that you can get around and sponsor, like AJ Wilson, all the you know what I'm saying, the chick out who I like, Taraji. You just got a lot of names that can carry the league now. So I think in the next 2 to 3 years, I think you'll see a spike in their salary at least, where you'll see some of them making about like $500,000 a year.
Yeah, but y'all said it all, bro. And I think it comes down to the TV money and sponsorship money, dog. That's how the NBA paying people $50, $60 million a year. getting these billion-dollar TV deals. So I think WNBA is on the right path. Expansion in the bigger cities, I think that'll help as well. But yeah, they're on the right path. But I got one more topic before we go to the NFL draft. What y'all thought about like Taurasi's comments, like the draft, how they was commentating? Do you think a lot of her comments are hate, or do you think it's reality that these women, now that they're coming into the WNBA, playing with pros now, do y'all think her comments was hate, or do y'all think her comments was just constructive criticism? These Springs.
I think with constructive criticism. You got to think too, though. Taurasi on her way out, right? So you got these young bucks who coming in, who everybody praising them. So in her mind, it's like, okay, y'all keep praising them. Yeah, that's college. Wait till you get over here playing with some real grown women, you know what I'm saying, who ain't crying, who ain't going to the refs, and you got to come in and play. So you got to have, this is the thing. I think it's a help that she's doing that, because now, guess what? People going to tune in to watch the WNBA game to see what Taurasi do. Everybody knows Taurasi is the dog. Everybody knows she's one of the greatest college basketball players, one of the greatest WNBA players. But guess what? You need that kind of talk to build everything. It's just like a fight. You got to have some kind of moments where you got to talk trash, smack a dude before the fight even start. So I think that's what she's trying to get the build up for these games, to have people watching, to have people going to buy these tickets. Because guess what? When Caitlin Clark and Taurasi play the first game of the season, you think ain't nobody going to watch that? Plenty of people going to watch it. If they want to see, can Taurasi stick with these young bucks, and can these young bucks handle the criticism and come out and ball out and realize that you're playing against grown women now. It ain't the college girls no more. So I don't mind what she did.
Yeah, I think it's a little bit of both. Of course, she probably feels some type of way. They coming in with all this, you know what I'm saying, millions of dollars. And when she been doing this for years, been on both levels. And, and nothing wrong with it, you know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, it's a little bit of both. And you know what I'm saying? You feel like you as better somebody. Why I ain't getting, all this praise y'all bring somebody ain't never played her down. It's kind of like when Alonzo Ball coming in the league, his dad big him up, everybody's circling on today. Like, what? Okay, we're gonna show you its levels to this. So it's a little bit of both, but it's really good for the game because, like Donovan said, people gonna tune in and watch. Now we talking about the WNBA. We talking when have last time we talk about the WNBA? When the last time we even watched a WNBA draft? Yeah. So you know what I'm saying? Like they say, publicity is always good. If it's negative, it's good. As long as it keeping you talking, we talking about women basketball, bro. So it's all good. You know what I'm saying? So, and everybody who you talk to, women, men. It's just not women, men, little kids, everybody is hyped for the start of WNBA. Like I said, they just gotta continue the momentum. They can't let it die within a month. Yeah. Well, you know what I'm saying? You got to keep pushing it. And I think you got to sponsor a little more. You got to sponsor a little more players too. WNBA, where you got fan bases, like you had in the NBA, man. You had your Jordan fan base, you had your Kobe fan base, you had your LeBron fan base. So they got different commercials.
Yeah, they got some commercials.
And you debating on who's the best. Nah, man, so that's what they got to get going. Yeah.
And I think, bro, Taurasi is calculated. She know controversy sells, right? She know her comments hold a lot of weight. And like I said, everybody eyes on the WNBA right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I think it's calculated more than hate or, hyping the ladies up. I just think it's calculated. Like, she know what's happening. Like, she know her words mean something and shit. People love fucking controversy, though. So everybody gonna be glued in this summer. All their games, shit. The Indiana games, like 36 of the 40s on national television. Chicago Sky gonna be tough. So yeah, I'm definitely glued in, man. And they gotta definitely capitalize. So let's move to the draft, man. A lot of players are happy today. I want to give my man a shout out, man. Big Burger out of New Orleans, played the center at Georgia, got drafted by Buffalo today. Big moment for the Garner family. So I'm gonna start with you, D Springs, the Skins. The Commanders.
The Skins, man. I'm a Skins fan.
About the team, D Springs.
Oh, I think they did a good job in the draft. I'm happy with Key Boy coming out here. Key don't. Hey, Key, don't have him in them streets, Key. I know the first time you see him in the street, don't keep him out there in the
No,
street.
you know
You know
what they
them boys.
call him? Y'all, they call him the kid, bro. The kid.
Hey, the kid don't need to be in the mean streets of DC, bro. You know how this goes. Every time they come to mean streets of DC, these yams out here get them. So you
I don't know,
already
bro.
know.
When the height of the skins were rolling with Portis and Santana, that's when the streets was hot, dog. Y'all were
I
rolling.
know.
So he
I know.
might need to be in the streets.
Hey, look, it's been a long time since we had them streets hot around here with the team. But no, I think they did a good job. I think Daniels is, like you say, 1A, 1B, 1B, 1A, whatever however you want to look at it, as far as quarterbacks in the draft. I think as long as they protect him and, do what let him do what he do. And the key thing is protecting him. He's going to get you the ball. But the key thing is protecting him. They don't need to be having him out here running unless he really have to, and just let him show his arm talent. The dude got a lot of upside still with his talent. I just think we just did a great job. And I don't know all this talk about, taking Drake May and all these other dudes. Man, listen, that's the best dude for our team. And I just think they need to do a good job in protecting him and let him be the player that he is.
Key, who's your winners? And what you thought about the Saints draft?
For what I saw with the Saints, I think they did good. They got we need an O-line dude. They went got an O-line dude, one of the best O-line dudes in the country. They went got another corner. But we still getting hurt at the position. I already feel like we got one of the best corner classes. Anyway, so adding to that, I think we can go get another receiver now. In a pass, edge rusher. I don't know, did we get one of those? But I think I thought we had a good class. Like I said, I think the Commanders got the best quarterback out the draft. I really think he's the best quarterback in the draft. With the weapons they got already. I know Atlanta took a lot of controversy about the quarterback they took early on too, which I ain't mad at it because Kirk Cousins, Kirk Cousins won one playoff game, bro. Made a lot of money. He good
from the jump. Then.
You don't know you're gonna be in a predicament to get old boy. You know what I'm saying? So and there's no room. He can sit for a year or two, just like everybody was talking about when Green Bay did it. Look how that turned out. You know what I'm saying?
Mahomes did it for a year.
Why they took a quarterback with Aaron Rodgers? Go get him some help when Aaron Rodgers hadn't been in the Super Bowl in 10 years. So at some point you gotta plan for the future. Like Kirk Cousins win a lot of games. So when the next time Atlanta gonna be in have a 8 pick? You know what I'm saying? Because Kirk Cousins do win games during the regular season, and when you win 9 or 10 games, like my dumb Saints did last year, you ain't in a position to get a top quarterback. So you can sit him for the next 2 years, and then he'll be ready to roll. So you know what I mean. So I like what Atlanta did. A lot of people didn't. I like what Philly did. Philly kept doing what they doing. I like what they did too. So, but you know how this go, man. This whole draft, man, you never know until you get on the field. So, but I think the Commanders got the best quarterback that came out of college this year, and I'm just not saying that I'm just not saying the dude from LSU, bro. I just think bro. I'm just looking at what the dude can do it all, bro. He can throw he can throw the deep ball. He can throw the crossing routes. He can run it. He can buy time. And the weapons that's the only thing to me Washington was missing.
Was
a quarterback. I'm talking about on offense.
Offense, we need an offensive line.
That's why that part, everybody need to retool.
Yeah, now skill position.
Skill position, yes.
Yeah, but skill position, we got better. I think we was okay skill position, but I think skill position we got better when we got Austin Eckler. I think that's gonna be the difference in our offense this year with Austin Eckler, because B-Rob is your pound and ground back, but Austin Eckler give us a different look because he can run between the tackles. But if you can get him on the edge and give him another little swing passes and little things like that, that's gonna make our offense more dynamic. Now, offensive line was an issue, but I think we filled some holes for our offensive line. So I think now we can better protect Daniels now with what we have now and where we can go with it.
And he can buy you a little more time. He got a quick
he buys a little more time. And I think a big addition, we got the tight end from Kansas State who was real good. So I think they did some quality work in building the foundation of this season. But I do agree with people got mad about the Michael Penix.
Yeah,
But the problem with the Michael Penix is it was a great pick. This
I
dude threw
think
for
so
four.
too, D.
The dude threw for 4,500 yards back-to-back seasons. And what I don't like, they kept talking about his injuries. Well, the dude ran a 4.4 at the combine with two bad who done tore his ACLs twice, but he ran a 4.4. So I'm confused. And like
I
you
would have
said,
been mad if the Saints would have traded up to get him. I heard they tried
exactly.
to.
The dude can make all the throws. He's an
Yeah.
accurate passer. He had one bad game, Michigan. The game changing with Michigan was when the holding call was with that fake holding call. Outside of that, if them dudes didn't drop a lot of passes, that game might have could have went differently. So for to say that this dude, Kirk Cousins, you don't know how he's gonna come back off that Achilles. You don't know.
Mhm. Yeah.
You don't know.
And I done
And
saw
then-
Kirk Cousins in playoff games. So
Exactly. That
why I'm
tells
putting
you
on-
everything. Yeah,
Yeah.
that tells you everything.
And to me, Penix got the strongest arm in the draft. He had the most strongest arm in the draft for any quarterback.
Yes. And he can make all the throws. And
Yes.
and to cap it off, you got to think he's going to be a more mature quarterback. And I know people going to say he's about to turn 25, whatever, blah blah blah. You play 10 years, you're 35, bro, at quarterback.
Yeah.
So you're gonna be walking out the door anyway when you turn 35. And if you can play 10 years, guess what? That's a good time.
Yeah.
Shit, these kids playing longer now, dog. With nutrition,
Yeah. No, I'm just saying the 10 years
medicine,
before a quarterback is at the minimum.
playing
The
longer
10
now.
years. Yeah, 10 years is at the minimum for these quarterbacks now, unless you're a bum.
But the only
You know-
thing, I like that too. But in Atlanta, bro, Kirk Cousins had a couple bad games.
Oh, they gonna
You
be-
already know what's gonna happen. Yeah,
They're gonna be hooting. But I still say you let them sit for this year. I let
yeah,
them
you let them sit. Yeah,
I let them sit. But I love the pick they did. People are like, you just gave Kirk Cousins 100. So what? you can trade Kirk Cousins. Trust and believe. And Kirk
exactly.
Cousins the GOAT, bro. Get money.
Oh, easy. That dude made almost
I
four.
like the Saints draft. We needed O-line. We got Pete. He out as a free agent. Big Hurst retired. Ramchick got bad knees. So Saints definitely did a good job of getting the best O-lineman that was available. Get out of Oregon State. I like getting Rattler as a quarterback in the third round. He got the arm talent.
Was it fifth round, right?
Fifth or third?
Fifth. Yeah, it's fifth round.
So he got the talent. He just needed some time and some tools and some maturity to grow. I like getting the corner Kool-Aid because Debo, 25, he's gonna be a free agent. So you gotta decide whether you're gonna pay him, what you're gonna do with Lattimore. He's been banged up the last few years. So I like that pickup. So I definitely win. I like the Washington pickup. That was a major deal of getting Daniels. I like what the Bears doing, getting the kid from Washington, the receiver at 9, and then getting the Caleb Williams at 1. Look, Chicago gonna be scary, though. If they OC can put it all together, bro, Chicago gonna have something, dog. And Chicago haven't had a 4,000-yard passer in forever. I don't think ever in their franchise. They're gonna have one this year. That's for sure. Keenan Allen, the rookie, got DJ Moore, Swift. Like they loaded, dog. They loaded. But back to the Cousins thing. Only thing I think it's not a bad pick. Like you can never not have a good quarterback on your roster. But if you know you're drafting 8, why pay Cousins when you can just go say, you know what, it's a deep draft for QBs. Make the commitment to go young. Right? It's not like Penix was in the top 5 talks. So 9 times out of 10, I think he still would have been there at 8, regardless. Now, Denver may have traded up. Maybe Minnesota could have jumped you. But if you felt
the
that
Saints could have jumped because I heard they was looking to jump.
But you gotta look at the draft too. Like, okay, Caleb, Drake, and who's the other third quarterback? I'm drawing a goddamn blank. Jed Daniels. So you know those 3 was at least top 3. And then you know there's gonna be a run of receivers because the other teams didn't need a quarterback. So I would have just made a commitment franchise-wise to go young at QB because it's a deep draft. And if I got to trade, a pick or 2, you're still getting your guy. But I wouldn't have gave Cousins $180 million, 100 guaranteed. And now he gonna play for a couple of years. Penix might sit 3 years. Who knows?
I say he sit too.
And the clock now starting for these kids now. They're not waiting and sitting these quarterbacks no more.
Man,
I'm
Kurt.
saying it's a bad thing that they
But
sit.
I like the
Kurt,
I like how
I
Green
think
Bay
Penix.
do it.
I think Penix only sit a year. I
I
think they're
think
gonna work out. I think they're gonna let Penix sit for a year.
What you
And
gonna do with
Kurt,
Cousins?
I just don't even see Kurt playing the whole year next year.
You
They,
trading
something,
Cousins? Nobody. You ain't releasing him.
you can trade
I,
him.
listen, I just don't see
But
Kurt.
I think Cousins play
I
the
think
whole
Penix
year.
gonna play.
I think
It's an Achilles, dog.
I think
Donovan, aren't you running? You got an Achilles.
Oh, I'm running a little bit, but you gotta
Exactly.
think.
And you're not getting trained by professionals.
Exactly. I'm not.
So therefore, Kirk Cousins is gonna be there by camp.
No. Kurt is gonna be ready. Kurt is gonna be ready by the start of the season.
And
But
put
I
up big
do
numbers, I believe.
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna miss no games. I think because when he tore it, I think he tore it at the right time for him to where he can play by the time the season started. And you got to think, Kurt is getting physical therapy every hour on the hour. You know what I'm saying? I only going 2 days out the week. He probably going 7. You know what I'm saying? He got somebody coming over to his house and all that. So so he should be fine. Like Kurt should be fine. Like he shouldn't have no issues or
gonna
nothing.
be out on whether this pick was good or not. Like, it's hard to say it now.
My thing is, if you feel like that's your guy, you don't wait. The same thing. That's what happened to the Saints. Instead of them being aggressive, going to get Pat Mahomes, and somebody else got him, and look what happens. Kansas City in the Super Bowl area could have been the Saints. So if you feel like, if Atlanta felt like this is what they got, we ain't waiting. We jumping up to get them at 8, even though we signed. Go ahead and do it, just like Green Bay. Green Bay felt like, yeah, we got A-Rod, but this dude, we done worked this dude out. And what's his name?
Oh, Jordan Love.
Jordan Love.
Everybody like, man, what Green Bay doing, man? They should have went got A-Rod weapons. Look at these. Look how old boy looking.
Well, Atlanta already set it up though. Atlanta had already got their weapons for Kurt during the offseason when they got a couple of dudes this offseason. So they got weapons. This is the thing.
But that's what I'm saying. So if you feel like when you had a chance to work old boy out and you like what you saw, like, no, this our guy. After they worked him out, they were like, nah, if he's at 8, we jumping up to get him. And I ain't mad at it.
But you know what they did?
What have Kirk Cousins done?
True.
One playoff game, bro.
And that was against the what, Giants?
No,
the Saints.
The Saints. Okay.
The Saints. He won one playoff game, and people are crying. Like, stop it, man.
Yeah, so the jury gonna still be out. Another team I thought dropped the ball too was the Giants. I get it. Neighbors is him and Harrison A1A 1B, but if you got no quarterback to get him the ball,
Ray,
it don't even matter.
Ray, they didn't drop the ball. Yeah. This is why.
You believe
if you draft a quarterback, you still in the same situation. You still ain't got no receivers. You still don't have no running back. So why bring a dude into that situation where it's gonna be the same situation?
But you gotta have at least a quarterback before you have receivers.
But this
bro, you need to no. You need
to
get
nobody to get him the ball.
But Ray,
but you ain't got no quarterback.
Daniel Jones throwing 15 touchdowns.
But Daniel Jones, to his credit, they O-line was horrible. They need everything. Dude was running for his life every Sunday. Dude got beat. He got beat up all year.
He's still gonna get beat up.
But that's what I'm saying.
Ray,
I don't think they.
Why would you bring a younger?
You want them to pick at 8?
Exactly.
5. What quarterback?
Penix was there at 5.
Ray, why would you bring a younger quarterback into that situation? And
don't
you still
matter.
hold on. But Ray, hold on, Ray.
It's not like you're drafting him just for this year. You're drafting for the future.
But Ray, this is the thing. If you're gonna draft for if you're gonna draft for the future,
next year draft ain't got the coldest quarterbacks coming out. This was your chance.
But if you're gonna build a future, you need to have your special. Okay, this is the thing. It's just like the situation out in Frisco. They had Debo. They got all their weapons first before they got their quarterback. That's all. Chicago did. Chicago when they got Keenan Allen. Hold on. Chicago when they got Keenan Allen. They got DJ Moore.
An example, though.
I can.
Wow. If you look at, if you get a quarterback,
they have a great quarterback. They had Jimmy G.
But he wasn't a great quarterback.
No, but they got everybody. But they got everybody first before they got Jimmy G. They had everybody out there.
If you can put weapons away in Daniel Jones and protect them, you don't know what he can do. That's all I'm saying. Daniel Jones, he had a decent season the year before.
No, you just
No, he didn't.
complained he only had 15 touchdowns.
Hold on.
The year before.
Yeah, before.
No.
Right,
That was his best season.
But if you put
No.
weapons around him, he don't have to do a lot.
Key, that boy, sorry, Key.
No, he is Donovan. Jimmy G is not great, but I'm just saying when you got weapons around playmakers, you don't have to do a lot, bro. Just get the ball.
Yeah, but you got to get your playmakers first. Why you think this and this other thing, right? If you get a quarterback for let's say they got Michael Penix, right? Who Michael Penix throwing the ball to?
Hey, bro, it's a deep receiver draft, dog. You can go make moves and go get another receiver, dog.
Yeah,
Neighbors is a franchise receiver,
a number one,
right? A number one. I'm not denying or debating that. All I'm saying is, bro, Daniel Jones is not it, and they know it's not it. And you don't address. They even address the QB in the draft at all.
But let me ask you a question: If you let neighbors slide, and let's say neighbors go to Kansas City, now it's another problem.
You're not getting that far. He wasn't gonna get that far.
He might.
No, Penix was set at 5 as the fourth best QB they felt in this draft. He was sitting there ready for him.
Who the fifth best QB?
They talked about McCarthy.
Man, listen, people. This is the thing about McCarthy. Let's be honest. If we're gonna be honest about McCarthy, I could tell you right now, Dan Orlovsky is crazy. He hyped up McCarthy, right? Their thing with McCarthy was, well, he made these throws when he had to. Well, when he didn't have to, hold on. When he didn't have to make the throw, the dude was throwing behind receivers over the receiver's head. If you really watch the Michigan game, the game could have got out of hand early, but McCarthy was missing passes. How you go a game in the second half and you don't have to make a pass and you run the ball 32 times? Because you know why? Because Jim Harbaugh did not trust the dude to make the passes. That's
I don't
why
know if he didn't trust him. I just did their game plan is just run the ball.
Bro, listen.
But I bet you money.
I'm gonna tell you right now. He at Minnesota. Watch Justin Jefferson be cussing him out by mid-season. By mid-season,
Stefanski ain't bad as an OC, dog.
Huh?
Your boy, who the coach at O'Donnell?
Sam Darnold.
Not bad, dog.
Sam Darnold's not bad. I'm telling you, he better than. Listen, JJ McCarthy.
Carlton might be all right because he got a ton of weapons.
No, he's not.
I don't believe in him either because it's not enough sample size to know.
It's enough. No, Ray, you go back and watch Michigan games, bro. He was missing throws. He missed a lot of throws that other people was making.
If you don't do something often, do you think you're gonna be good at it?
But hold on. But okay, that's it. If you work at it, yes, you can be good at it. But this is the problem.
A run first team.
So this is the thing.
Expecting you to throw a lot. How are you expect to get better as a passer?
Okay, so why would you think he's the top 5 pick then? If that's the case,
dude, I think a lot of teams panic, bro, and a lot of teams overhype the quarterback position, and it's a need in the NFL. You don't have one, you don't have a chance. So they're rolling the dice. Don't get me wrong. They're just like Denver's rolling the dice on Bo Nix.
Listen, and you know the percentages that they put up the percentages of how good people are when they get drafted. Guess who got the lowest percentage?
Quarterbackers, they struggle.
27%.
They're struggling because a lot of teams don't have the infrastructure, the O-line. And when you're drafting at the top of the draft, 9 times out of 10, your team ain't good.
So that's me and key point is, why would you draft a quarterback for the Giants? You got to get the infrastructure straight first, because if you don't get that straight, and you the Giants don't have an O-line, they don't have no receiver to throw to outside of the board, outside of the tight end from Raiders. So I'm just like, so you bringing in another quarterback, what are you gonna do?
Hey, bro, I just think I'd win QB, though. You can always put in the elite receiver next year. Free agency, you can address the receiver position. Though.
I hear you.
Because Penix was there, and you didn't have to trade up for him.
The Giants is a terrible organization right now. I don't care. They're in our division. Yeah. I don't care what they do.
Stuck with Danny Dimes right now. Danny Pennies. He ain't even a dime no more. That nigga Penny.
Yeah, I mean, I feel you, and you're right. I just think you gotta have people to throw to. So you're gonna have 2 people back there getting killed. Because Daniel Jones gonna get hurt the first 2 games, and then this man gonna have to do it. He gonna have to come in and play. Then you gonna get him hurt, and then now you ain't got no quarterback. The DeVito,
Darren Waller, and then Darren Waller, a shell of himself at tight end.
Exactly. And then now he going through a divorce, so you know that's gonna be even more.
Boy, leaving Kelsey Plum.
Yeah, they getting a divorce.
Damn.
Allegedly, they getting a divorce.
Cute little Becky.
Man, listen. Sometimes you gotta, like my man said, let it go, Joe. Let it go, Joe.
All right, man. Let's get up out of here off of the draft, man, and to watch some of these playoff games, these springs, and the closing moments.
Hey, man, tomorrow, my son them got a big game. The top two teams play against each other at 1 o'clock. So hopefully he go out and do his thing and the team do his thing.
What they playing?
Huh?
What sport they playing?
Oh, football, right. Spring football. You know, it's called Ultimate Flag, where they wear helmets and shoulder pads, no pants. It's basically 8-on-8. You know,
that's unique.
Yes.
Why do they wear shoulder pads and helmet on a flag? I want to know.
Oh,
that's very unique.
Huh?
Yeah, it's different. It's different. I mean, they butt them up. Like they don't tackle to the ground, but they do butt them up a little bit and pull the flag. So it's different. I mean, I let him play to just to stay in shape and to, work on his craft and run routes and do what he got to do.
No, the flag is good. I just don't understand why they got helmet and shoulder pads on.
Because they call it the ultimate flag, bro. I mean, for me, for real, I think it's a good thing. One, because when you take the shoulder pads off and you don't put them back on until the fall, you know what I'm saying? It's you got to make all this adjustment all over again. So I think it's giving them a little more, just a little more action,
It's different.
Yeah, it's different. It's different.
Key, closing moments, bro. What you got?
Yeah, bro. Another great show. I thought these first round would have been a little more competitive in the West.
Yeah.
So that's kind of been a disappointment. But man, just looking forward to the rest of the NBA season, man. So but yeah, I'm kind of disappointed in the West though. The West first round.
Yeah. How Bryce looking? You started watching the game?
Yeah, man. Watch the games today. He looking good, man. Just looking for the rest of the circuit. He out there now going against the top of people in the country. So yeah, so just looking forward to the rest of the the off season for the AAU, man. Definitely Riverdale taking care of him over there. So but yeah, man, definitely, doing this thing, get back in the lab and get ready, for they got the live, they going to Memphis, they going to Phoenix, they going
he just said
they going
sponsored?
Yeah, they sponsored by Puma.
Oh yeah, that's a good look.
Yeah, they had a Puma.
Had to get to keep his money in his pocket.
Yeah, I ain't got it. That's when it's great. I ain't spending no money.
And that's big there when you got to spend. That's big when you got to spend no money. You ain't got to spend no money.
They get me for the game though, $50 a whop for the tournaments. But you know what I mean. But other than that, yeah, no money. And I'm looking at them to pay no money next year for school.
Yeah, it's a good
with the football and basketball.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so it's up.
Yeah, man. It was a great show, man. Shout out to my daughter Riley, man. She played in her first USTA tournament. Results didn't come out like she wanted, and she was pissed as hell.
That's a good sign.
So, like I said, yeah, it's a good sign, bro. So it shows that she care. And I told her, just because you feel like you're better than somebody else doesn't mean you're gonna always win, right? Because the best even lose to people lesser than them. So we're gonna continue to keep working. We're gonna hit that court tomorrow. It's gonna be about 83 degrees.
Oh, nice.
So we're gonna finally have a nice day in the DMV. Finally, hopefully it stay this way.
All week is gonna be in 80.
Yeah, so it's gonna be a good look, bro. Look, we missed the days of, man, we been at happy hour on a Tuesday.
Right.
Wednesday, we hitting the happy hour.
Right.
Them days are long gone.
Responsibility now.
Yes, sir. Adulthood, boy, it's all good. All right, but we out of here, bro.
We talking about what we talking about. I can do